Hey guys, it's me, Courtney Buckley from the Witches Movie Coven, and I'm here to share with you my top 10 witchy movies for the Halloween season. It is how I get in the mood every year. These are the films that I watch. It's a nice mix for me, I think, of, the classic witchy plus horror because you have to get scared and spooky around Halloween. So, number 10 for me is Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. That usually leads into a longer Harry Potter marathon, but I always start with that one. It just gets me in that fall vibe. Like it's one that I can rewatch over and over again. So, it always has to make the list. The next one for me, number 9, is The Craft. It is a classic. It's a lot of fun. We've since recently watched Craft Legacy, so I'm wondering if maybe that'll make the list for next year, but it's classic, witchy for me, nostalgic, and starts the season off right. Number 8 moves into one of my favorite horror movies, Hereditary. It is a terrifying A24 movie. Gives me nightmares and chills every time I watch it. So it's perfect for getting into the scarier side of Halloween for me. Next up, Halloween Town, everybody's favorite. I know how much Jason and Richard-Lael loved it, so it's on my list. Again, that classic nostalgic feel. I love pretending like I'm in Halloween Town, and where I work in Salem, I kind of do. Next up is one that is close to my heart, Room on the Broom. It is an adaptation by the same people that made The Gruffalo of a children's book, but I love it every year. I've already shown it to my kids in my class. My son was obsessed with it when he was little. That's newer on my list, but it just makes my heart feel full, and I love the witch in that movie. Next up, another horror movie, The Conjuring. You can't go wrong with The Conjuring. I love every movie in the series. It's scary. It's one of the best horror franchises in my opinion. Number 3, Hocus Pocus, because as someone who lives and breathes Salem in the month of October, I can't get away from it, so I might as well drink the Kool-Aid, and I watch Hocus Pocus every year. I love it. It's a classic for a reason. Number 2, the witch movie that always warms my heart and makes me feel like I just want to curl up with a blanket, a cup of tea, a spell book, and a cauldron is Practical Magic. It has the New England fall vibe right off the bat. I don't know. It just makes me feel at home in my little witch heart. And then number 1, can't get away from it. Best movie of all time, in my opinion, as far as witch movies go. So it's one that I have to watch every October. That is The Witch. That's where we got Black Phillip from. Again, scary. It is the New England vibe as well, but from a horror perspective. And who doesn't love to live deliciously? I know I do. So those are my top 10 witch movies. I can't wait to hear yours. I know that Sword in the Stone is going to be on Jason's no matter what anybody says. Don't let him lie to you. Have fun and happy Halloween.